Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Back again for another episode. And on today's task list, there is only one task. I guess I'll be digging. Floor 29, bronze tools. Things are looking pretty good. What I'd like to do is dig as many hallways as possible here. I assume I'll be making lots of progress just in this one episode, and that's because bronze tools will allow me for some extremely fast digging, relatively speaking, if we are comparing stone to bronze. Surely if there are people that are using better tools than that, then yeah, this is nothing special and likely even slow. But always well, you don't have to, but it's a good idea to, I, I mean, to have something to compare it to. And when I compare stone to bronze, I'm really happy to have bronze tools at my disposal here. Using the bronze for faster digging. Still got what? Let me bunch that up. Put it into a single stack. That's 66 bronze ingots still left. Uh, pretty good. Pretty good. What can I say? If I can, let's say, get to 50 copper lumps by the time my bronze runs out, I'd be happy. Like, making back 50% of what I've used would only mean that I'd need to make the next another 50 blocks, another 50 lumps to get to using bronze tools once again. That, combined with the possibility of soon finding iron, makes it very hopeful, like very promising, I'd say. The, the the upcoming episodes could be surprising in that way that, yep, iron may at some point appear and give me a real chance at finally, like, having better tools than a stone almost indefinitely, I hope, as long as I keep digging, of course. Nice. Just the first 3 minutes of the episode, and what do I see? It's 4 lumps of copper. Just in the first few minutes. This is, I'd say, at this level, like, digging at this level seems to be good for finding copper. Floor 28 wasn't very generous in that, regard, but now happily digging and finding plenty of copper. Definitely. I mean, I've already used what? Oh, what's happening? I've already used like a third or maybe even a bit more of my bronze ingot stack, but I only got back 13 copper lumps during that time. But there is one thing, is that I had to, yeah, use quite a bit just during the bridge building process. I've had to remove like bunch of stone bricks because I've double placed them. Not only that, some other stuff too, for sure. Like, I think at least. And that simply used up my bronze tools for essentially no chance at getting back copper from it. Like right now, I'm digging, so every time I use uh, I use my pickaxe once, I have a slim, like small chance of getting a copper lump back, which is great. But when I remove a stone brick that I've accidentally placed, it obviously has zero chances to give me back a copper lump. And that's uh, when I was building the bridge. That's why I was sort of even maybe even complaining a bit that I would like to not use bronze during the building process. I'd like to just save those tools for the hallway digging. But in the end, I said, well, it's much faster that way, so I'll use it. And I did, but yeah, it did cost me some bronze there. I don't know how much, but I think at least one pickaxe, so at least 3 bronze ingots have been used up just by that alone. But I think even more. And if I am to finish, like completely build the entirety of the bridge while using bronze tools, then I'd use even more of the bronze. And now that I see just how fast that stack of bronze can go, I am kind of hesitant to use bronze again during the constructing. Because, I mean, once I've got to 100 copper lumps, I was, okay, this will be, this will last me for, I mean, I don't remember if I said that, but I certainly must have thought that this will last me for a while. But now, honestly, if I had to say, I'd say I didn't use these tools that much, and yet it's I mean my stack of bronze is almost half gone by now. Like right now I only have 57 bronze ingots left out of maybe it was 109 or 110. So 57 is about half, essentially. I mean, I have a few that I didn't turn into bronze because I didn't have enough. But yeah, I mean, by the just going by how the things are looking, it's my bronze, my good good fun times with bronze tools aren't gonna last too long. It's probably it will likely end sooner than I expected, and I'll have to go back to stone. But this time, it's I mean, I'll probably be kinda used to switching from bronze to stone and back again, and it shouldn't take any time likely to to get used to get used to it. And that's yep. So that's great. I mean, for now, I mean, I still have over I still have half of the stack. I shouldn't already be complaining that I'm gonna have to use stone tools soon. And even then, once my stack of bronze runs out, I'll actually still have what? I'll have some stuff that I've already gathered during that time. So these lumps that I didn't turn into bronze that were left over, not lumps, the ingots, the copper ingots, and the lumps that are freshly extracted from these hallways. I'll and that's a good question. Do I after I ooh, more copper. Fantastic. That's great. Is that it? Yep. I mean, I'm saying is that it, but that's a great amount. 3 blocks is a lot. And what was I saying? I think I was talking. Oh, yeah. I think I was wondering, well, if I. Okay, let's say I run out of bronze and and I have, let's say, 40 copper lumps. Do I then switch back to stone immediately and wait for the stack to fill again, or do I use what I've gathered during that time, and once I use that, then I wait for 100? I think I wait for 100. I think I'll wait for a 100 as soon as I finish this stack that I have right now. That would make sense. Why do I have these stairs? I don't really need it. What else I don't need? Flint. Good. I've used the storage to, yeah, just free up my inventory. It was filled completely, almost completely, by mostly cobblestone. But not only that, looks like I'm also gathering quite a bit of coal. Oh, what's going on? Now I'm starting to collect second stack. That's great. I'll need that. It's really good to have extra, so then I can have more furnaces, fill them with more coal, and just forget about it for a good while, because if I fill a furnace with a stack of coal, it will last me for a while. But if I have, let's say, 6 furnaces and I can only give each of them 10 lumps of coal each, then that means after every smelting session, or even more often, I'll have to resupply them with more coal. And what's going on with the amount of tin? I've got so much, and that's not fun. Having to supply, to constantly replenish the coal on the furnaces is does use some time. If you can just take a half a stack or even a quarter of a stack of coal and place it for each furnace. Even like 25 lumps of coal should last quite a while, I'd say. But yeah, if all you have is just the small amount, such as 10 or even less, that's even worse. Then you'll be constantly checking, oh, whoa, did this furnace run out of coal? Oh yes, it did, but this one didn't. Okay, but that one did. Or place, I guess, a stack of... Ooh, place a stack of sand to smelt and then simply forget about it, then come back after a while thinking that your glass is ready, but maybe few blocks of sand have been smelted, but the rest are just sitting there because there was no coal. Well, there was, let's say, one lump, and that was it. Whoa, what's this? This feels like I've entered some sort of coal gathering. Coal everywhere behind me, in front of me, and yeah, everywhere else. That's kind of cool to see. Oh, there's even more there. Ah, pickaxe broke. Another one. But I'm making like really good progress with this digging. Bronze nicely helping me. I mean, I've started at hallway number 1, and even that one wasn't even finished. Now I am... Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at hallway number 6 or 5. This one I'll also be able to dig fully, I think. Maybe even start another one after. Thanks to this, thanks to the bronze. But yeah, every hallway the pickaxe gets used more and more, and then it breaks at some point, and then 3 more ingots for a new pickaxe. Every time less bronze is left, and I'm nowhere near replacing the amount of bronze I've used. I think I can forget about it even at this level, where I'd say the amount of bronze I'm getting is really nice, like solid amount of bronze here. Still, I I prob I shouldn't even dream of replacing what I've used, even with this. So thinking about that, I'm starting to doubt that even if I get to iron finally, if I'll be able to use uh, better tools for as long as I dig. So what I mean is, if I'll be able to skip using stone, if I'll... yeah, kinda starting to doubt that even combining all the iron and copper that I find, it may not be enough to continuously use iron or copper or bronze tools. If let's say I find as much copper as I find iron, or like I find as much iron as I find copper, then I'd have like what, 34 lumps of good stuff, but that still wouldn't be enough to replace what I used, unless iron is much more durable. Maybe then. If that's the case, then it's possible. Or maybe it will get me close to replacement like levels. But yeah, that's about it.